Recording video. All right, let's do this shit. This is 2-player, Keith. You better fucking play because it's a puzzle game.
Shit. I think you might have fucked up the resolution on my side a little bit, Kyle.
Oh, yeah, I have.
Fix it.
Okay,
We're not starting yet, Nick. Kyle has some unfucking to do.
I can see that.
Oh, you can see that?
Yeah, that's the whole point of what we're doing.
I thought he was looking at your screen.
No,
I thought
he's
this
looking at
giant
his screen.
TV was exclusively
You're
for
both
my
keeping
benefit.
me honest.
Kyle, you know how my brain works. I assume things are there just for me. Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to Mom's Good Day.
We fixed that pretty quickly.
Can I have $1, Ma? You gonna use that dollar? My controller's not doing anything.
Give the boy $1. Give him a dang old dollar.
Nothing. Kyle has more unfucking to do, but we're keeping that intro. We got to the attract screen, so we don't have to do it over again.
Keith, you shit fuck.
Kyle, so far, it's 100% your fault. I wasn't late today. I couldn't have been because you had to pick me up.
I see what's the problem here. It's because Keith didn't want to do the first game I had lined up, and now everything's fuck.
I just play so many anime dating sims in my regular life. I didn't want to launch directly into one for television. Right. Oh, Nick. Oh, wait, you know what? I'll save that for when we're having a conversation. I had a good idea.
All right, let's do this thing. We're doing 2-player.
The porno one. Oh, why is one player so sensual?
I don't know.
Those
it's just a mouth.
Lips.
Does that mean sex to you?
Lips. Hey, what the hell? Which button?
You went to expert,
son.
Are you about to ask me like how to play the game, and you went to expert when I specifically did not?
Kyle.
Great start.
Kyle.
Yeah.
It's been 2 seconds. 2 seconds into this brand new episode that was meant to be propitious, and now it's just pro-piss.
Do you understand that it was Nick's birthday recently, and now this is what he has to do for his weekend?
This is what I get for it.
Yeah,
Kyle.
This was to be my gift, and look what you've done.
I thought your gift was to go human hunting in Georgia or whatever the fuck it is you're doing. What?
I mean, maybe.
A very special birthday surprise for you. And then he shoots a guy. He shoots a ranger right in front of your eyes, and you're like, "Oh my god! Holy shit!"
Yeah, and somebody starts a slow rendition of "Happy Birthday," gun in hand, blood splattered face.
They just play that video that we made where
that
it's just
particular song does have a rather fell connotation whenever we get our hands on it.
No, it does, because we have that video where like it's Nick screaming at a mirror of himself or whatever. I forget exactly the context. It's out there.
Oh, and you found the footage of the suicide.
And well, anyway, the whole thing was
don't you try to. What the hell is happening? Did I win?
You won.
What
somehow.
happened?
I don't know. We talked about birthdays, and this is just the natural conclusion.
Birthdays and suicide, and Kyle loses, and I get a giant diamond.
Now, I know I was in this one, but I'm still intrigued to see where this story goes.
All I remember from this video is that like Nick just screams at a mirror, and he's like, "Ah!" And then it ends with a man actually. And we put this on YouTube.
Ah! That's what he said.
Yeah. So like,
I was actually reacting
here's
to
the thing. The video ends with "Happy birthday to you," and then a man actually jumping off of a tower to his actual real death, and that's what we put on YouTube.
You're a wicked boy, Nick. A wicked boy.
You ever
set
been
to wicked skin.
What?
Oh fuck! Oh, did you see that?
No.
Play that back.
If you've ever been curious why Trouble Planet is not monetizable,
Oh, good. Yeah, I was going to correct
video.
you, Nick. I mean, I was going to correct you, Kyle, but you said the correct word. Not monetized, but monetizable. The capacity for that status.
I think that was originally when we found out that there was a like base-wide channel that they said that you could put up your own material, like run ads and shit. And we were like, hell yes. And then we found out, like, no, it had to be like a Super Bowl.
It was approved by some man. Who
They have
it had to be approved by somebody, but it also had to do with the Super Bowl. It wasn't like an open license. And we were like, well, fuck. We already came up with this awful, awful idea.
Oh, I didn't know that until
go to this
just now.
dilapidated building and shoot it.
Okay, to be
I
fair,
thought they just didn't.
we shot a video that was specifically for the Super Bowl in South Korea, so not to be aired on real TV. But so we shot that, and then when we were like, oh, this space is gonna get deleted in real life because I guess they're gonna tear it down, and so Nick was like, hey, I have this terrible idea. Well, let's shoot it.
The problem is we didn't know that there were any kind of standards or requirements, which I only just now found out. I always assumed they just didn't air it because it was too fucking weird.
Nah, it had to be like you could make your own Super Bowl ad. So initially when we heard that there was the option to run your own ads, we wrung our gloved hands with malice, and then they took it away from us.
Yeah,
as they rightly should have, but
correct. But also, who would have interpreted that? A Super Bowl ad never means an ad for the fucking Super Bowl. Well, here's the thing: it was run by
AFN, so the next several days screaming at some master sergeant, unrightfully so, because they could have just said, "Boy, what rank are you?" And I go, "Oh,
what?"
But so I'm just screaming at this presumably a master sergeant, saying why did you not air our fucking stupid video? And they're like, well, we at the end of the day we could always do whatever we wanted with it. And actually, it was probably one of the better looking videos we had shot. I think.
It was.
In all honesty, it was really well done.
I was proud of it.
It was the first and last time we ever put in effort.
That would have been a proper response, though. If they just yelled, "It sucked," there's no argument we could have posed.
Yeah, we didn't like it. I don't know. It was just they were so cagey about the fact that they're like, oh, at the end of the day, we can do whatever we want, and I don't know, that just pissed me off. I'm like,
it's our fucking channel. What do you want from us?
I want you to air my shit.
Oh.
Oh, okay, Kyle. That's all fascinating, but here's my question. Right, we were talking about something else earlier.
Hold on, I just want to say real quick before I forget. Let's splice in the actual video that we've been talking about, in that little interruption.
Kyle, here's the more important thing, though.
Hey, wait a minute. Why don't any of you fellas have penises? Why don't none of y'all have penises?
Yeah, I mean, we talked.
Nick is just sitting there, I imagine, with a frown, but not upset. He's just like, why don't I understand what's happening?
It's sort of a grin.
No, it's do I want to ask, or I know you're going to explain it, but do I want you to?
Oh, you very much faith you have in us.
The only context you need is, we were talking about Fat Albert, and what if he ended up getting arrested, and what if he noticed that all of the officers didn't, it's like the TSA or something, and none of them have penises.
For some reason, yeah, they all stripped down. I don't really understand why, but they did. And he's like,
hey, why don't none of y'all have penises?
No, it was something. He was laughing nervously, right? What was causing him to laugh nervously at first? That happened later. Kyle, help me remember the story we wrote.
I don't remember.
We came up with these.
I was trying to find a plug, and then you're just riffing on oh, what if Fat Albert noticed that no one had any penis?
But no, you came up. You said it first. You said something. You're like, hey, I'm kind of scared or whatever. I forget what he said, but he was laughing nervously, and it was in response to someone who kept saying something weird, and it was something you said, and that's what I'm trying to remember. And it was if he did his little laugh and someone responded and then whatever the fuck you said, and he just starts sweating and looks around and just offers another.
If we're gonna try to remember every fucking weird thing I've ever said,
a sort of more nervous, hey, he's still trying to maintain the mood, but it's kind of too late. It's too late. And fucking.
Hey, why don't none of y'all have penises?
Basically what it gets to.
That's what it culminated in.
That's the important aspect. So let's start there and try to figure out why.
Let's work our way back. Yes. Yeah. What is the logical precursor to?
Wait a minute. Why don't any of y'all have penises?
Why would Fat Albert, number one, notice that? And then number
smiling nervously, trying to keep the vibe. But then he's like looking around, and it slowly dawns on him.
Hey, wait a minute. You fellas, not one of you has a penis. I just couldn't help but notice.
Realizes he's in a room full of homunculi.
Yeah, I said that first too, but we settled on androids.
Like 95% anatomically accurate androids.
Except no penises.
Well, they didn't realize that would be an issue, but they got naked in front of them, and they're like, "It is inadequate. Our current configuration."
I don't remember why they got naked, but they did.
We must have penises in order to be adequate, and then Fat Albert's still there, and he's like,
I don't really know what's going on. Wait, why don't none of y'all have penises? What are you talking about? why don't?
Well, anyway, I just really like the line, why don't any of y'all have penises? Basically.
It's a fair enough question. At first, I thought, because we use the same voice more or less, I thought you were doing another thing for that general who came and visited the base in tech school. And, like, we had our whole headcanon that like his like as a U.S. Air Force general, his biggest concern was legitimately Dracula.
Yeah.
And was concerned that like leprechauns were stealing his cereal and shit, and there was just some poor captain who had to rein him in and keep him looking presentable for some reason.
Well,
and this is just like the next bizarre thing that he has to.
Your career doesn't tend to fold out well if
you know what they say, Captain.
Your commanding officer's hunting Draculas on the clock.
My favorite. I don't remember anything about Draculas, but the only thing I remember about the general was.
You know what they say, Captain. Hell is full of dads.
We were talking about dads dying or going to hell or something.
I don't know why.
There was the whole story of like. He had like a big comically oversized like fishbowl cocktail glass, and he was like driving with it, and the captain is just nervous as shit, and he's like, oh, relax, Captain, it's just it's just Kool-Aid or something. But still, because he's like not paying full attention to the road and trying to drive with this thing in his hand, he crashes it, and it ended up like slamming into a statue of his father, who was like a decorated war hero or something.
Oh my God.
He's like, oh, your father would be so embarrassed or something.
He's looking at us from hell.
Well, you know what they say, Captain.
Well, Nick,
hell
I'm
is full of dads.
Very glad you remembered all of those details, because I sure the fuck.
I don't. So
it had been consigned to oblivion in my mind.
Nick has
ago.
evil perfect memory. I don't know, like
he's got that actual disorder where he can't remember anything, like even trivial details.
Well, Nick will remember something only if it's like not for good though.
Yeah, that is something I have sort of struggled with my entire life. Is I will forget, important
Faces.
school material and all that sort of shit. But like stories like this, they're just etched indelibly into my brain.
Like to a disturbing manner where like you will somehow like be able to like pull up details, and I'm like, why? Why do you know?
No! That is a frequent response.
It doesn't hurt that I also spent like an entire evening animating a little soundbite, the worst recording of Keith.
It's still
saying
there.
That.
It's still there.
It is.
Well, you know what they say, Captain. Hell is full of dads.
No! Did you see that? What the fuck happened there? Where did it go?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't really
I've seen that a
understand how
couple
this
of
game
times. Kyle, you've got some sort of demonic influence over Keith's side of the screen where, like, you keep exploding his gems so he can't place anything.
Good.
I can't believe how sexually frustrated I am. Oh, that was a lot of gems, boys. A lot of gems. Ooh. Give me a lot of lumps. That was something, too.
Put
I
that
don't
shit
remember what
down.
that was from.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just old cartoon.
Oh, it wasn't from
old
anything.
cartoon gag.
Wasn't an original.
Narp.
Wait, how do we get on that topic in the first place? Oh, right!
Why don't you guys got penises? Where did all your penises go? I'm a little embarrassed of this subject. Where did all your penises go?
What is penis?
I'm almost embarrassed to ask.
I know we all had penises before.
What?
Well,
I won. All right. I think that's enough. I think we proved our point.
I
think we proved our point.
All right.
We've retreaded the same joke 40 times in a row, so it must be an episode of Mom, Can I Have Another Dollar? Come back around for another one.
Yeah!